the second time today already. Jeez. Oh, Alpha and Mega. What's going on today? We haven't just barely enough time to be checking this one in here. Yeah, I was talking about the box situation, how many boxes or pastures, whatever my things we have in the faces for this fella indeed. And we almost be having the 3 boxes indeed. Since alphas are kept in their own place. They do be easy to be telling which ones are from this because I haven't, as I said, I haven't been doing anything else since I did start this in this game. Just been looking for the goofy little fella. Indeed, in here. Oh, another one? The same location. Today seems to be once again one of those days that if I will be finding an alpha in one location, I most likely will be finding each in the same spot later. Which I don't necessarily mind, but it's interesting. That one spot decided to roll twice the alpha chance. It's very interesting indeed. Very interesting. It is indeed the best way to be going in here. It is, no doubt, the best way. There we go. Hydrating once again. I'm quite interested to see how close to 100 I would be able to get in a reasonable amount of time. Because it is seeming to be quite likely to be able to hit it. I mean, usually the halfway point mark is kind of telling in usual situations, but since this is Arceus and that Alpha can be replaced with a massive mass outbreak, it can be said for certain. At least it does give some sort of a clue how long it should be taking indeed. Yes, there is that indeed. Is there again an alpha? It's so ridiculous how many times it has been going on today. Lovely, lovely indeed. Still no green rats in the cave. Or I guess pink is also an option. There's also, I guess, a small chance, but chance nonetheless for a funny dragon in there as well. I just don't really know. Will I be able to hear each? I mean, I should technically, if you ask me. So I can hear the music at least. Watch it be shiny like already 1,000 times. Just not being checking edge. Sound system assuming that I can hear it through the wall. I mean, I can hear the alpha music, so yeah. It is what it is, though. Another thing that I'm surprised about not being seeing too much lately is Blue Gligar. Wouldn't be necessarily wanting to be getting one. Do I really need for anything though? Pretty sure you don't have green ears, but I'm gonna be going a little bit closer. Yeah. You don't indeed. We might as well be going closer to make absolutely sure of which. You're on the edge. More than usual. Usually not that close to the edge indeed. Was a lot of these to be replaced? Yeah. Are they all gonna be Luxios as well? No. Let's see anything different down there. The blue should be like nicely standing out. I see red. With the Electivire. Isn't it interesting how many of these have been changed? How many of these I have been in DB checking, not getting anything from the massive mass outbreaks? Just, you know, the usual, two random ones instead. You know, the thing that happens to everyone. No luck on the easier shiny side. Let's just be lucky with the random ones instead. Interesting, very interesting indeed. How things to be working like that. Okay, there we go. Looks so green in here. Looks so green in here, or in there, indeed, my friend. It's insane. Doobie, what a doobie, though. Oh, nice. Cool looking water. I love it. Cool looking water indeed. There we go. Nice moves there also with the with the crow patch. Seemed like it was flying backwards. Cool moves indeed. Maybe I could have been doing that a little bit earlier, but I will be fine. I can get more height anyways. It's not like I don't have fish to help me out as well. It's a nice ghost. It's so bad how still the bad for the foggies. In this game, it's when you hit the boundaries. This time it was actually one of the, like, one mass outbreak indeed. I wish it would be having, like, different things to say depending on how many there are, like... Even if it would be, like, just a difference between, like... in one area, in more than one area. And maybe one for having in every single area at the same time. I think that could be quite cool. Again, is it really necessary? Not really, but would it really hurt? Not really. You can still see the map the same way anyways. It's not gonna be changing that at all. Doesn't seem like there's any fancy looking Solagoose down there. Watch there be one in here. Would be hilarious. But nope, it doesn't seem like there's one in here. It is always hilarious though, if that's the case. Okay, it is a very interesting looking map this time around. It is unfortunate the Gudra is replaced, but the Gudra hasn't been replaced too much today though. So can't really be complaining on that. Is it interesting that there's like almost nothing up here? There's only like pretty much from the halfway point. The rest of the map is filled with things. It's quite interesting indeed. There's these ones. Lower across. Like it, I'm pretty sure no one is shiny over there, but I'm gonna be going closer anyways. It didn't seem like there was. So that's nice. Hello there, nose pass. The angry. Would kind of wish that they would be doing actually something other than just like kind of being angry. Only kind of angry indeed. It's just being very mean. Some stonkies. So Roselias, I see. The Alpha do be looking like the usual. Looking or long time no see, one of those guys. Oh, there is the last one. So of course I want to be seeing every single spawn. Oh, Luxius? Or Shinx, more specifically. Even though there's only one Shinx. It's the place for the Shinx though. There was something different there, but it wasn't shiny. It's just the evolution. The kids. Soon the Golbats go away. Because it should be soon daytime. Need us over here, I see. I'd like to say that there's gonna be a few more spots. Down. There's only one spot there, okay. I'd like to say that there would have been two, but only one was here. Oh. Hello there, I did find you randomly already. It's a nice one nonetheless. Would be nice if you would be coming any closer though. There we go. Nothing going on over here. Absolutely nothing going on over here indeed. I got one Pokemon. Indeed, just a moment ago. I just wonder, like, how do you know though that I have core things? I mean, I guess because they do be going to the pastures and like the dude is probably telling you. But at the same time, like, there's also the technology work for that as well. And we do be working for that indeed. There's the... I've now found both of them. Nice. Yeah, how does it work indeed? Be quite interesting to know. But then again, Pokemon World, it has always been very interestingly advanced. Like, it's advanced usually in, like, Pokemon collection part, you know. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, the whole world is filled with them. But then it's, like, in some places sometimes. Like, a good knowledge about things. It is very interesting how it is, though. It is indeed. Nope. Yeah. One thing that is indeed interesting is the evolution of Pokeballs. Like, of course they will be, you know, be updating them and upgrading them. But it's interesting that, like, since, like, the invention of the recent Pokeball, there hasn't been any, like, improvements, I guess. There has been additions for, like, different kinds of Pokeballs. Like, why isn't there a Pokeball that would be even more effective? Is indeed a Kibble. More Kibbles, eh? Want to be showing me even more Kibbles? I see how it is. But will there be one with a yellow tummy over there? Is the question. There'll be one with a yellow tummy indeed. Not an Alpha Rotom there, jeez. You loving it though? You'll be very much loving it indeed. Doesn't seem like there is one with a yellow tummy. It is the blue part as well, it's quite different, so That should be enough to tell as well. Of course, the yellow Tommy is the one that's changing more drastically. Hello there, Golbat. Will say I do be kind of still be missing good caves in Pokemon games. Like the ones in Sword and Shield, they are fine. But they do be quite small, and the variety, it is pretty decent, but I would like to be getting even more variety in them. At least it's not the usual, like, of course the first generation doesn't have too many Pokemons in it. It isn't the case of, like, Zubat and Geodude. Almost only there. At least it's not like that. There is a bunch of options, but at the same time, couldn't there be even more? Like, it almost, the cave connects two entire cities together. It's not quite. There's a little bit of a way to the fire gym. But it is almost indeed connecting two cities together. Number 50 wasn't the one. I see, I see. Loki pull. Oh yeah. Because this is the first time that I will be actually running out of the battle. Instead of running away, like far enough away. Again, trying to do the usual. In this game, there is a button just straight away for running, which is nice, but you know, it is different from the usual things that I'm used to. So, what did you be indeed? Oh god, another lucky one. Why? I don't need more Ella kids. I really don't. I'm fine with the amount that I have. But there doesn't seem to be one. So weird. Very good indeed. Wanna take a round indeed, not that I have loaded in everyone. I think I could be doing that. That would be one of the smartest things to do. Try to load everyone in and then look around, see what they look like. Would be quite smart indeed. Huh? Yet another alpha there. Jeez. I'm getting a lot of sound, buddy. You okay? Seems to be okay. This is making a lot of noise. This is thinking the word. Both of them, you know, be alphas. No. Well, they weren't. There we go. Nice. Is there anything? There is that thing up there. There's the thing up there, indeed. Nice over there. You love to see that. It's a little bit fast. Oh, I forgot to... Of course, I'm gonna be going back to those. Forgot to check those locations completely. There we go. Hopefully it's easily fixed with a little bit of height. There we go. Rain has no signs of stopping. No, does it? Oh, the Alpha actually did see me there first. Nice. Actually, Alpha seeing. Interesting. There isn't anything there, so I'm not gonna be able to go there then. I'm just gonna be going like this then. Chinks over there to be replacing the Goover this time. Still no Bunyamas today, I see. Just gonna be cutting to here. Checking out the dudes up here and then turning around. I'm just gonna go like this, please. There we go. Can be bothered with the things, indeed. Nothing. Nothing indeed. Yes, nothing at all to report. Most nothing happened there. There we go. So then, I don't think I did save this time, so game be crashing. Game be crashing then indeed. Can I get like one more face today? Is my question. I'd absolutely be loving to be getting one more face today. 2 would be ideal because then the box would be actually full. Because as I said, I will be removing the alpha out of there. Removing the alpha out of there indeed. Oh, 2 Slugu, I see. That's a decent amount of Gumi line there. It's nice. It's very nice to be seeing. Very nice indeed to be seeing that. Oh, that would be happening more often. Would be lovely indeed. Oh, to the other side. It is unfortunately out of the way. It's not really on the usual path that I will be taking. But it is decently easy to be going, like, just to overreach. And thankfully it is one of those that would be changing quite drastically. So, you know, it is easy to just be hovering about. I think one of the worst ones indeed is the Clefairy specifically. Because Cleffa has the thing that the ears are like the area is bigger. Or like even though it's smaller Pokemon. the area that does change is a bigger one indeed. Then there is the case of the funny things. And there's the case of the funny things indeed. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, indeed, Cleffa the change area is bigger. Clefable is then bigger, so it is kind of easier to see on each. It is a smaller area that changes, but yeah, Clefairy is, in my opinion, the worst one to be seeing from afar. Out of the Clefairy line, indeed. Because it's just... the change is small, and also if it's the only one. If there's another Clefairy, then it's gonna be easier to be seeing. But yeah, if there is indeed only one Clefairy, I do be finding it quite difficult to see it from afar. Especially if you're above each. If you would be like afar, but like in the... like you would be in the eye level of it more, it would be easier to see, in my opinion. But usually if it's in a massive mass outbreak, I will be looking for it from the above. Nice bunch of bats. I kind of want to see them all go away. There's so many bats in here. Every single one that could be them almost is them. There they go. The alpha paras do be making the sounds. It's quite funny that almost every single one of them was. Because only one is like guaranteed to be a gold bat. And it's the Heracross, because Heracross is only a daytime thing. Apparently. At least those are. It's not like the alpha is a day only, that's like what makes it even like weirder in my opinion. Let's see what time we do be hitting 60 checks. Maybe ending it today for there then. It's gonna be still taking a little while, but we shall see. If I feel like going for more, then of course I will be going for more. Oh, there, Alpha Nose Pass. Didn't notice me. Ness. Literally flying on top of each. No, there's nothing there. Let's see. You're doing quite fine, I see, as you usually do. Nothing too out of the ordinary with you, I see. You be doing what you do be doing, indeed. There we go. Every single location again. This time it isn't that in every single location there is a mass outbreak. There is a mixture between mass outbreaks and mass outbreaks. It is interesting though. Yeah, they are there. There's definitely gonna be something green then. Most definitely. I mean, I'm technically missing to be finding one today from mass outbreaks. Been finding 2 random ones and one from a massive mass outbreak. So... Nope. Nope indeed. Nope indeed. None of those seem shiny to me. It is always the case with the what do you think are subtle shinies that once you actually see them, they are not that bad. Indeed. When you do be doing what you... And when you actually be fighting them, you're like, yeah, that's more obvious than I thought it would be. It's especially the case in some of the cases in Scarlet and Violet because the lighting is interesting to say the least. Lighting is indeed interesting to say the least. Lighting is interesting thing indeed. way to be working. It's only one Zubat. It's a little bit out of the way. It's a little bit out of the way indeed, the Zubat bottom. Maybe I will be getting a green bat then. I wouldn't mind if we getting one. I wouldn't mind be getting one, even though the pink bat is the one that I'm more after. It is kind of weirdly, I think, my favorite of the bunch. It is very interesting. Then again, I have kind of the same feelings about all of them. You know, okay, but nothing too interesting. You know, kind of just are there. They do be. It's there. Just want to make sure that's an alpha one. Nice. I love the seed. Soon it's time for chicks to green bats then. The only way to be seeing them during the daytime indeed is with either mass or massive mass outbreaks. I'm glad that they aren't time of day locked in this game. I think it's kind of unfortunate for Scarlet and Violet. Of course, it's understandable because in Scarlet and Violet, how do outbreaks work is that they already like spawning in the area that the outbreak is in. And then you know, they do be doing just like an outbreak there. But at the same time, I would wish that it wouldn't be time of day locked. It is somewhat unfortunate in my opinion. Not the end of the world though, but if you're looking for one specific one and it's, you know, only available at night, and you know, need to be waiting until it's nighttime. But it is what it is. I think like the third or even a fourth Luminion or Finion that I have seen today. Considering that they only have one location to be in as well, that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. There's indeed only one location that they can be found in. I think one good thing would be interesting to see in a Pokemon game in the future, but at the same time it would be very mean. What if you only would be able to find a certain type of Pokemons before you like unlock new ones? How interesting that could be. Or like more of a game that would be saying that you need to be using a certain kind of certain kind of Pokemons as well, like certain type only or certain types only, you know. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah. Or like it would be very like, or the other way to be doing that, I guess, is that there would be like very distinct areas where like certain type of Pokemon can be spawning in. I guess like the terrarium could be working for it like as an idea. No. Could be. Anything up there? There's a cannon there. No. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll see something like that. I kind of doubt it though, because it is of course nice looking when they are all like mixing and all the types together, but maybe there could be though something to do with it, as I said, like maybe in like it could be the case that maybe like in the gym that is like nearby the nearby places you could be only using like the types from those areas or Pokemons in general in only in those areas. It could be like that. Yeah, maybe. Hello, Catch. What are you up to? As at least if nothing else, if we would be having a Pokemon game where you can only use like a nearby Pokemon to defeat a gym, it would be making you to be using more different kinds of Pokemons. But then again, I don't really know how well people will be liking it. It is just, you know, an interesting idea though. I don't know if I would personally be liking it too much either, but would definitely be interesting to see how they could be able to make it work. For a second, I thought that barrier was something very strange. Then I remembered, yeah, it's Mr. Mime. It does create a barrier there out of nowhere. I kind of would wish that they would be, let me see, Mime, it could be creating like actually like not a visible screen. Yeah, it is the mic. I know. Yeah. Something else to say? Catch? Not getting attention enough. Understandable. That's, yeah, that is the mic. Cool. I can take it away there if you would be waiting a second. You can't go to your usual place because there's things in front. Things in front of it. Unfortunately, I can't give you now too much attention. I kind of need to be paying attention to the game. Stop opening things. Yeah. Are you trying to push it away? I see. I see how it is. There you go. Is it good enough? Now you can calm down. Is it calm down time? I think it is calm down time. I'm not gonna be checking that one location because I can't be bothered to go there. Now I can put my mic where it should be. Since someone did move it away very rudely. It did do it very rudely indeed. Cider. Oh yeah, it's there. Cider do be there indeed. Just thinking where it was for a second. It is where usually ciders are. It is indeed. Don't like this weather too much. It's a little too snowy for my liking in the game. Hard to be seeing, you know. Hard to be seeing indeed. I'm probably gonna be taking more of the height from there then. Gonna be going back to the Scythers in a second. Fortunately, I think you all do be looking quite the normal. We're taking a closer look though. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue though. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Is there gonna be a cool massive mass outbreak there to be getting rid of the thing? There's a Badu, there's still the weather though. Would love to be getting rid of that weather indeed. It is not too nice of a weather. But a Badu. Yeah, I thought it was like at the end there. Just want to make sure. I just know that I need to be making a different kind of movement indeed. Will there be a funny looking Badu there? Unfortunately, Rose Raid can be found in here. Jeez. Another alpha jingling. They are everywhere. Unfortunately, indeed, Rose Raid can be found in here. This is a weird way sometimes how they do be making some of the evolutions more available than others. Like, some make more sense that they are not really available in, but I think more of them should be, you know, more available. I think indeed. It's just an unfortunate thing that they are sometimes look only in one very specific area, you know. Nothing I see. What do you good, Rob? I see how it is indeed. But yeah, most likely the next time that I will be doing this is indeed a week from now, if nothing comes up. A week from now indeed. But we shall see indeed. Let's see then. Shall see Guru number 60. As I said, I might be ending age. today there then. And then there. It's gonna be a little bit shorter today, but still a decent amount. Oh, dudes to be seen. Decent amount indeed, and there has been like, for whatever reason, the stream has been cutting. I don't understand really why, because there's like I don't drop frames before it just suddenly goes away, so could be out of my control kind of thing. But yeah, as I said, tomorrow may or may not be an off day, but no matter will I be on tomorrow or on a Thursday. I can't see, there's a cat in my screen. Yeah, no matter what it shall be. What day it shall be indeed, I will be doing. Stop pressing buttons! Yeah, no matter what it's gonna be, I'm gonna be doing most likely the Galarian Darumaka and Mount Lanakila hunch. Try to get something out of those. But yeah. Decent run today though. Did find cool shinies and even Alpha 1 to start it off. Which is pretty decent indeed. Pretty decent indeed. Not too bad. It's gonna be going ahead in here. Nothing too special. And why that count twice? You. Please. Thank you. My buddy. Oh, and a Roselia as well. Very interesting indeed. Let's see, Gudra is still knocking the usual self. Oh, I don't need to go there. Nice. And then just skip right to this side. There's one more that I need to be running for. So I do be getting the starting area. I like this time it's mostly females with the Heracross there. Because there was, when I did find a shiny one there, it was mostly males. It is quite funny like that. No, still for pink. Still for the pink indeed. Unfortunate. Anything in here though? Doesn't really seem like there is. There we go. Nothing really indeed. I would like to go away, please. Oh, there, tank growth. And a pretty decent still 3 more faces. Indeed. Not too bad at all. Well, there are possible faces. I did first run into the Alpha Golem. That did speed up the process, you're not needing to be looking for it. Then a random hunter. And a massive mass outbreak, Heracross. Pretty decent indeed. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around indeed. As I said, continuing this most likely a week from now. Cat is looking at me very judgingly. But yeah. Indeed, most likely I would like to say that I will be on Thursday, might be tomorrow instead. I'll see how I do be feeling like and how things go otherwise. Yeah. Have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today. And remember to get enough rest as well. I'll see you guys indeed on Thursday or whenever I will be on next. Until then, bye!